Episode 14 of the LS podcast.
Let's go.
Could be a little different today. Could be a little different. Greg, I do miss you, but we have a different thing today. We're gonna do a little Q&A. That's it. And this is Greg's out of town hanging out with the homies. The old Bad Up convention they got going on. A little hangout in the house. They had a slumber party last night. I'm super jealous. How about you?
Yo, if you're watching this on YouTube right now, comment 1 if you miss Greg.
Yeah. Because I miss Greg.
Also, for the YouTube listeners right now, if you do want to be interactive with these podcasts, come to the live streams when we do them. Sundays, you can either watch it on CaptainKoolWhip's channel or Good Vibes Greg's channel. And we sometimes do Q&A with the chat. Today's episode is strictly all about Q&A. So if you're watching this now on YouTube, you missed out. So make sure you come to the next one for sure.
Hell yeah. Say what I've got one right. Goddamn, right off the gates. I love it. Fluff, thanks for doing this with me, by the way. I really do appreciate it. We have the leader of LS here. Oh, wait, hold on. Here. Here. There we go.
Wait,
that's better. And
where are you? There? You're there.
You're there. Yep.
You want to kiss for the podcast?
Yeah. I gotta do this angle correctly. That was nice. I'm glad we could do that.
So, how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? People that are watching this live and people that are watching this not live. I hope you had a good day today. What'd you get into this week?
Yo, look at Dilly. If you could have any superpower for... Oh, yeah? If you could have any superpower for a day, but it could only be mildly inconvenient, what would it be and how would you use it? Wait, inconvenient to others or myself?
Yeah, what is mildly inconvenient? Like I could read people's thoughts, but not the ones I want.
Okay. Right. Ooh.
That's a little inconvenient. like I'm trying to guess the password to their Cash App, right? But no, all I'm getting is their favorite bands from 2006. I would hate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like you can turn invisible, but like only from the top up. That would be just legs walking around. Oh, like you can fly, but only 1 foot over land and not over water. So like levitating.
Fuck. Well, that's too far thinking than my brain has right now. Because I'm like,
dude, can I double it and pass it to the next one?
Yeah.
That's my answer. You can hear the radio in your head, but only AM. Okay, yeah, I don't
like.
Can we ban that guy?
Right, get him out of here.
Dude, is Liz a mod?
Where's the mod? We got any of them in here? Onfire, how can you make LS work for you? You got this one.
Oh, how can you make LS work for you? Well, I mean, that depends on what kind of work you want to happen.
If you know what I'm saying.
LS is you get out what you put in. So, like, if you just want to use LS as a link dump, then that's all it's going to be. Like, if you want to use it to collaborate with other streamers, there's a lot of streamers in here. If you just want to use it to make friends, to hang out with off stream, we got a lot of people in there too. So how can you use LS? How can you make LS work for you? Just get involved, honestly. Like, join a Discord, meet new people, watch some streams, get some people to watch your streams, and it's really not that hard.
Yeah, that's a good one. I second that. That's spot on. LS is, I mean, from the get-go has been built on, like, you're gonna, whatever you do, like, you can get out, and it doesn't mean it's equal. It's completely equivalent. Like, you might do more and feel like you're getting nothing out, but it's how the perception of what you're doing is. So make it what it is. If what you're doing isn't working for you, switch it up a little bit. Greg says, how do you feel on the recent hate or criticism towards LS? Yeah, so listen, the one thing that I've learned in life very quickly, anytime you do something good, for as many people who are rooting you on, there's double the amount of people fake rooting you on, and there's triple the amount of people that want to see you fail. So when you have something like that, I understand the statement of what, you know, I understand where the mindset came from, but it's the mindset without knowing what the community is and what it's built on. I mean, that's really the big deal with that. We just got a lot of jokers around, you know. It is what it is.
Yo, sorry to take away from what the question we're answering now, but I typed in the chat. I said, "Hey mods, pin a question for us to answer it," and the first thing that gets pinned is Liz saying, "Am I a mod?" But to answer the question,
Who pinned
I don't
it?
know.
Yo, if Liz pinned it, W. Like,
I think it was GG Snap.
Was it GG? Yo, attaboy.
So yeah, question was, how do you feel on the recent hate or criticism towards LF? They just don't know us. I think people that want to hate on LS or give us bad criticism, especially when they aren't a part of us, I think they just want like drama. They need content.
Yeah. Sometimes that feels that way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that way sometimes. Like, yo, when trolls come in, I love that shit. That's my drama for the it's drama directed at nothing. And I love that shit. Like it's like a blow off valve. It's like whatever. We're gonna have some fun now, you know? But creating real, like that's just not my fucking shtick. It's not my deal.
Yeah, especially if, you know, look, I'm just gonna be blunt with you guys, especially it's from a known view botter calling us inflated views. It's a little weird. Like maybe like you could have been a part of something great, but instead you're choosing to try to fight us. So it's just, you know, like you don't want to jump on the train, and don't.
Yep. That's it,
dude. I'll have to say that tweet of who we're not going to mention. So many LS people chimed in and told him that he's wrong.
Yeah,
and I love to see it.
That's the shit, dude. It was like that racism shit. It's the same shit. It's like when you ever feel like we're not doing it the right way, you see that fucking thread and you're like, yep, okay, reminder.
Anybody that said something on Twitter to defend LS has huge respect in my book.
Yeah, and
I know there's a lot of people that don't want to get involved because they're afraid to hurt their brand or whatever. But we even had Luminestra, brand new to KCIP. She's literally one of the big streamers now on Kick because she's in the program. She even stepped up and said that LS was great. It's a group of good people, and it's a huge props to her. Like honestly, like she just put her neck on the line. So like anybody that did reach out and defend us, you know, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Double down on that statement here. Absolutely. And yeah, like, you know, shit happened. We can get into it more later. I don't want to stay completely focused because then we lock in on the rough stuff. So we'll filter in and out of that. Are there any specific daily habits or routines that you believe contribute to productivity and well-being? I mean, I'm 100%. That's the only thing that contributes to my like productivity and well-being. Like, as soon as I get out of my habits, like my systems, I go to shit. Personally, like every day I wake up, it's like I said on the last podcast. Every day is the same thing, you know, or one of the last streams. I wake up, I fight my brain's suicidal thoughts. I go through that mode, then I pour positivity. I try all these things. If I just skip all of my fucking pre-stream stuff, you'll see it and feel it in the stream harder than you even do when I'm feeling it during that time. You know, so I think that, I mean, number one, the biggest issue with streamers, period, is sleep. Once you start riding like the opportunity train, you start seeing opportunity at every different fucking place you can. And even like uncontrollably, my brain wakes me up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I used to get up then and like start streaming like 5 a.m. So like I'm just like fucking right in the morning, my brain is firing with how I should be doing things. You have to set yourself some boundaries with your own brain. You got to set yourself some limits and go, hey, I can't just fucking give into this all the time or I'm gonna go crazy. So like everybody's systems can be different. Those are some of mine. Fluff, how about you?
I mean, my old routine used to be literally sleep until noon or 1, and then just always be depressed. And then I'd stream because I have to.
Yeah.
And just hate life. But now, like, since I met you, like, I'm not trying to kiss your ass or anything. But now I wake up early in the morning. Can't wait to hear from you. We set our schedule for the day. We tell each other we're going to have a good day. And then we either pursue that good day or, you know, sometimes we have bad days and that happens.
Absolutely.
But my life has definitely been better since I got into this new routine.
Yeah.
of just, I wake up, I help you with your streams,
Yeah. Big
and
time.
then when you got to go be dad and do your regular life stuff, then I do my streams. You guys come and hang out with me. It's just all around a pretty good day.
Yeah.
And then I don't have to focus too much on, because I'm always busy. I don't have to focus too much on the bad things.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's been a huge change, and it's been really nice too. Cause it's like, I'll even tell Liz at night, I'll be like, yo, like Fluff and I are going to do this tomorrow. And I normally 9 out of 10, I wake up in the morning and I don't know, my idea, my plan. Now, normally our plan is to do this together. So, so chat. So some days, like some nights we'll talk and be doing it. And like, I'm ready to go tomorrow. I'll wake up in the morning, my whole fucking head's unscrewed. And I'm like, Fluff, I can't do it this morning. Like, I need my solo time. My ears are fucked up or whatever. And he's super like, yo, fuck yeah, absolutely. But literally, we plan to kick it every day because it's enjoyable. Strictly,
also,
like,
it pushes you out of your comfort zone a little too.
Yeah.
Because if you get in your head like it's a bad day, I'm not gonna hang out, and then I force you to hang out anyways, we end up having a good day regardless.
True.
But also, earlier you said we wake up and do it. What do you mean by that?
Sex. Can you reflect on a mistake, challenge, or biggest failure that taught you something valuable about yourself? Fuck, I got so many.
Mistake. 34 years. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say being born. No.
Biggest failure. I mean, I don't know if it's really a failure on my end or just I don't know, but like I got hosted by Tim the Tatman one time for 26,000 viewers, and they all left like almost instantly. So they left like almost instantly. So
what did
that
you
felt
learn?
like a pretty
What did you learn valuable about that?
be funnier. I don't know. I just
Dude.
But yeah, no, I don't really. Dude, life is full of failures. I don't really try to just take note of all of them.
And they happen so
honest.
frequently. It's like once you get to the point where you understand that you're gonna make them, it's like it's easy to get out of it. It's
Mhm.
hard. It's hard when you attach mistakes and failures to your identity, because that way, when you look at it that way, this is a attack on me as a person. But for me, that like as long as the mistake is looked at as something that you can fucking get past, I alleviate my like conscience of it. So like I made a mistake, I fucking worked on it, I learned from it, and then I became a better person and didn't do that again. Bam. Okay, that's okay. So it's really hard because there's so many of those. Like there's a bunch of things. Trusting. This is hard because it's a double-edged sword. Trusting the wrong people was one of the biggest mistakes that I learned from. Because this is the podcast, I will not name drop it, but you guys have heard me say his name many times. That community I was in, I really thought I was doing really good things. And I found out we weren't. And that was one of the biggest hits to me ever, but also the fastest eye-opening that I had, because I felt like I was laser locked in on judging people and seeing who was genuine or not. It's like almost like people had green and red over their names. You could read a message and go, "Yep, you're you're full of shit," So, doing something that I thought was doing the right thing, we, distrust and all that shit, and that fucked me up. But I learned the most out of that for sure. If you could have any animal as a sidekick for a day, which animal would you choose and why? Fuck.
Penguin. Penguins are my favorite animal. They're badass. Plus, they have to live in the cold, and I love the cold. So that's even better.
Hell yeah. Honestly, it would depend on what the sidekicking was for. Like just to chill with me. Like I want a sloth so bad. I feel like a sloth's energy would slow my brain down so much. I feel like when I'm freaking out, I could just look over at homie and he would just be hanging by. Like I see it right now in my office. He'd be hanging from his vine and he'd just look at me, do the longest smile. It would take a really long time for it to happen. Give me a little wink and instantly good to go. I'm fine. And I would know when he had to go to the bathroom because he would start climbing down the vine. It would take a year, but he's gonna, you know, like, I know you gotta go poop. I got you, homie.
What about an animal to fight crime with? Oh man.
What if I wanted to do crime with?
What?
Inside thought outside? What do you...
Honestly, I think it'd be pretty cool to have like a panther.
Panthers will fuck shit up. They're the black ones, right? Or a jaguar.
Silverback gorilla.
Oh, dude.
Yo, imagine.
Dude.
Yeah. Harambe?
Who the fuck? What the fuck's gonna mess with you with Harambe next to you?
Nobody.
No. No. And like a Harambe that knows he's your sidekick too. Like, like it's a conscious understanding that we're... If it's a
they're our sidekick animal, they're not going to attack us, right?
Right. That's what, yeah. Okay, yeah. And we can control, like, hey, don't bite everybody, you know? To do crime with would be a raccoon. Spot on, Liz. They already have the outfit and the thumbs. And you can fit a bunch of them in your...
What?
What's the next question? Congratulations, you've been chosen as Earth's official ambassador to greet an alien species. How do you welcome them, and what's your intergalactic icebreaker?
Dude, I'm getting naked. Dude, freaky naked alien sex? Sign me up. Dude, if they ain't chill like that, then obviously we got to tell the Space Force to just nuke them.
Yeah, I straight up would. I mean, I feel like naked would be the way to go, because that just says, hey, I'm vulnerable. Probe me, or whatever you guys do. Yeah. You know, I mean, what? Wait, hold on. Wait a second. Wait, let me back this up. As the official ambassador? All right, hang on. I'd have an American flag pin or an Earth pin, you know?
I would have an American flag tattoo on my chest.
Put it on your chest. Yep. Yo, I know I represent Earth, but if you want to fuck with anybody, not these guys.
Yep.
Everybody else.
These colors don't run.
I literally
was in a shirt at Walmart that said that. It was USA and it was red, white, and blue, but it had the dripping paint effect on it, and it said these colors don't run, but they were literally running down the shirt. So I was really confused. Like, what do you mean by that? You know?
That's exactly what I was thinking was, but it is running. Like, I don't
yeah, exactly.
These colors don't bleed with like a knife in the like the color go like what?
Who else didn't run? Never mind. Could you name someone and the exact moment someone truly shifted your perspective for the better outside of streaming? CaptainKoolWhip.
Yeah.
No, that's my answer.
Oh.
Because we weren't streaming that night.
No, that's true.
I was at a very low. I got some horrible news about a loved one that passed away, and he noticed a shift in my attitude and forced me in a video call for 6 hours straight outside of streaming, and like just wouldn't let me go until I was all right. And at the current time, I had people from his community that were snakes were trying to ruin his name and image. So I didn't trust him, just like he didn't trust me, because he came from Twitch, just like I did. You know, everybody on Twitch is trying to one-up each other, try to steal each other's communities. That's just the Twitch mindset. So he didn't really trust me. I didn't really trust him because of one of his community members. But that right there changed my whole perspective, because he didn't have to talk to me for 6 hours straight in the middle of the night just to make sure I was okay. He's a streamer and I'm a streamer. That's all we were to each other. So yeah, my answer is CaptainKoolWhip.
Well, thanks, bro. I mean, fuck, man. Stop. I hate you. I fucking hate you so much. Like, Shanna, that's what I'm trying not to do. The thoughts that I'm trying to put through my head right now are so unbelievably disgusting. They're making me grossed out, and I'm still gonna cry. So I'm like grossed out crying. Fuck. Yeah, I can't. There's nothing. Like, I literally. Like, now I'm in mode. I don't have many exact moments. I have more times and energies kind of thing. So like there was an exact moment back in the day when I started getting help with my mind. Like, there was an exact moment. It was, like I fucking remember just losing my shit, and I'm bawling my eyes out, and Liz came into the shower and she just came in behind me and she just started hugging me. And like yeah, it was nice. Oh. Yeah. And like when that happened, like it was kind of like a fucking blast of like, oh shit, you have to do something. So, cause I was just trying to, like, I would talk to her, but I was hiding everything that was really fucking bad. Like, because I didn't want to hurt her. It's the mentality, like, if I bring this stuff out and then it'll hurt her. And I realized
it also hurts.
Right. Cause then I realized I was hurting her by not talking to her about it. So she had done that, and then that was kind of like the catalyst in me getting to go to therapy, and getting help with my addictions and stuff like that. So that was a really big moment in my life, and that made me push, like, the rest of who I am came off like one catalyst moment, because I was awful before. So, yeah. Can you share a moment of triumph or success that stands out as a significant accomplishment? You gotta be Tim the Tatman one. No. That's that big one that you lost them all.
Triumph or success. Look,
this July, my success.
This July will be my 10th years clean of hard drugs.
Fuck. Yo, that's big dick energy right there.
Dude, that's I'm so excited for that.
Yo, I can't wait to do drugs on.
Let's relax. I'm just kidding.
Yo. You do 10 years at a time, right? Then you get a day off? That's what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just kidding, everybody listening. That's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah. That's not how addiction works. It's a joke. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, that's fucking amazing.
How about you? Do you have a moment of triumph or success that stands out?
Opening my restaurant.
Dude, I wish you still had a restaurant. That would be so cool to go visit.
Well, not me too, because of brain, but like, yeah, absolutely. Like,
but imagine if me and you both ran a restaurant.
Yeah.
And streamed it while we're working.
Oh, fuck, that would be...
Dude, that's double the revenue.
Yeah, absolutely. We would make more money.
You can either come to the shop and buy a $5 burger, or you can give the sub.
Right, you can, right? Fuck yeah.
Either way, you're giving me $5.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. Yeah, opening that up was so much... I mean... I was 25 years old, I think. I don't even remember when it was anymore. I kind of pushed that part out of my brain. But yeah, it was like taking a big chance, a big risk. We were so fucking, like, everybody loved it. The reviews are still like great for when it was up. The food is just, we didn't know how to run a business, and I had a kid, and I had to get out of there because I wasn't making a paycheck. It was like my daughter or my restaurant. I was like, bro, like, literally the day my daughter was born was the day I decided to leave it. And that was like 8 months after we opened or whatever. Cause I was like, I can't do it. But that feeling of opening and working so hard to do something, like, the whole building, we did all ourselves with friends and homies helping. And it was just, it was really prideful to see your fucking restaurant packed from front to back with, just wall to wall with people and everybody just having a good time. So that was fun.
All right. Now, if you could uninvent one thing in the world just to see what chaos would ensue, what would it be?
Air conditioning.
Gunpowder.
Uninvent gunpowder? Vibes.
Like, no explosives, no guns. You know what I'm saying? Everybody live by the sword still. Would be pretty kind of cool, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bow and arrows and swords.
That's legit. Like, I would fucking like that. Like, yeah.
I would.
That's a way more honorable battle.
Movie.
Right.
But somebody, look, J.J. Abrams, if you're listening, just make a movie, a world without any type of gunpowder, explosives, shit like that.
This motherfucker ats J.J. Abrams. I love it.
Dude, I'm saying, I know he's gonna watch this because we're a big deal.
Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan is #1 on the podcast scene right now. We're not anywhere near it, but we're up there. But yo, imagine a movie like that. It's just a modern day like war movie, but everyone's got swords and
Like, I'm all about it.
That'd be so sick.
I'm all about it. Like I wish like disagreements ended in that. Let's go.
You said air conditioning?
Yo, think about just uninventing air conditioning, the chaos that would fucking have. Like right now, like bam, snap, no more air conditioning.
I would not exist.
Right?
I would not exist.
There's so people go fucking nuts. They'd be just
mad
at shit. I would
simply pass away.
I mean, not the British. The British would be like, right, we don't have it anyway.
Someone in the chat said electricity. Oh, someone said lead. Lead. Imagine a world with no lead. There'd be no batteries, no pencils, no bullets.
One item that ruins. Damn, yeah, that's true. That's a lot of chaos. David's psychotic.
GG Snap says this would still be his land. Would it? Would it though? Street lights. Oh man. Internet? I couldn't do it without internet.
Yo,
dude, I lived through an era with no internet. Okay, like because we were poor. But that's besides the case.
I'm not laughing at you. It's just the way that you said it. Because we were poor.
Dude, we had dial-up, and like only my mom could use the internet.
Yeah.
But then like on the rare occasion on like a weekend, we could sneak on and play RuneScape because it was early 2000s. But yeah, no, like we would all have email, AOL email addresses, and we had pen pals, from other homeschooled communities around the world, and like. I had this one friend that lived all the way in Ohio, and I was in South Carolina. But like, we'd send an email being like, can I call you tomorrow and so we can hang out? But yeah, so we had to go buy those little paper cards that let you call collect.
Yeah.
It was so annoying just to hang out for a 10-minute phone call.
Yo, that's fucking rough.
Yeah, I need the internet.
Hell yeah.
If your life were a movie, what would be the title and which actor would play you? Zach Galifianakis. The title? I don't know.
Yeah. Fat?
Honestly, I would watch that. Dude, imagine a movie named Fat. Zach
Galifianakis in it?
With a beard and a pink beanie.
And your shirt on him.
Yeah. My shirt. Like, it wouldn't be his face. It would still be mine.
Your face. Right. Yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. Yo, Zach Galifianakis, I know you're going to listen to this podcast. Yo, let's do this. My boy's right here.
Yeah, dude.
Fat IRL, yes. Lizzo. Yo, these are killer ideas, like legit. I don't know why people aren't hopping on it. Producers, where you at?
Dude, your movie, Jason Momoa, and it would be called Seaman, because Navy. But also,
Come.
Yeah.
Come. Yeah. I love it.
Imagine Jason Momoa as like in the Navy, just doing stuff, and then like, oh no, now I'm 100% disabled, and I'm gonna open a restaurant. And it's like a little rom-com, With the girl you fell in love with in high school comes to help you work in your little restaurant you're owning, and you got a little washcloth over your shoulder, a little bit of a dad belly growing.
I see it.
Like 999. You know what I'm saying?
Jason Momoa, find somebody. We out here. You're also gonna have to wear a Fluff shirt though. Just letting you know.
True. I mean, got to.
If you could uplift the
movie would. My bad.
Go ahead.
Sean's movie would be called Bongs, Blunts, Bidets, Battlestar Galactica.
Get the fuck.
That's too long of a title.
If you could uplift and see a streamer outside of LS hit success, who y'all choosing? Quintendo.
Yeah, 100%
Quintendo.
Quintendo.
Like,
Oh, dude.
that dude had
Yo, the
me in
other
my
day,
fucking feels, dude. Dying. I was
dude,
crying to his music. Like,
the other day he said, because we rated him, he was like, I know I'm not a part of it, but low key, I'm LS. He said that on stream.
he is.
And I was like,
Yo,
my boy.
absolutely. I hit him with the OG motherfucker. I'm like, you dude, if you can make me cry on stream with your music, yeah, here's your OG badge for sure.
Yeah, can we get a shout out for Quintendo?
Yeah.
If those of you guys are listening on YouTube and you're not here live right now, go over to kick.com/Quintendo. Give him a follow, give him a lurk. He's really good vibes.
And he's such a good person too. Like he's extremely talented. This dude's music it's phenomenal. I mean, he freestyles everything, and he's got so much emotion in what he does. It's such a vibe, and
Dude,
he just can't. Like he's a good dude. He's a really good time.
I want to get him on this podcast.
Fuck. Press 1 in chats if you guys want to see Quintendo on this one.
Yeah, I better see some ones.
Yo,
Also,
dude.
comment one on YouTube.
Dude, that would be.
Can you recall a specific moment or event that set you on the path to where you are today? Yeah, I got hit by an SUV. I can no longer work normal jobs. That's pretty simple.
Honestly, getting banned on Twitch. So I'm gonna use like the short path, like the new path, because I feel like, whatever it was when I started streaming is not as it is today. So when I got my ban on Twitch, I took the opportunity to not rewrite myself, but redefine my stances and who I was. I got to be. It literally made. None of this would happen had I not got banned on Twitch. So literally getting banned on Twitch was one of the best things that ever happened in my life. That fucking. It was one of the best. It was one of the best things that happened in my life. I still don't like what it was about, and I still don't like that I didn't get to defend myself about it. And nobody listened. Yo, it's crazy when you defend an entire platform for whatever time Kick was live beforehand. And I never was a versus Kick thing. I said, I'm choosing this because this is my security, right? I was never against the platform. I was just like, the gambling thing I don't know about much. It starts this way, but for me, I'm here. Like I sitting there.
Yeah.
And then when that platform turns their back on you immediately, you're like, oh, all right, well. That whole thing I was bragging about was technically not true. So see you later. And then, meeting Fluff and everything. That was the catalyst to meeting Fluff. Yeah, fuck Toasty, I love you. Have a good one.
Yeah, you guys on YouTube, if you were here live, you would know who we're talking to.
Yeah, yep.
Where you at?
Where you at? And they're like, not live. Damn it. Shout out to Kap and Fluff for bringing us this amazing content today. You guys are crushing it. All right, this is really fun.
Candy Crush.
This shit. This is really fun. This is the shit that I really enjoy doing. Is the more like we get to fucking interact with each other in the community. Like it's really nice.
Oh, you're at a karaoke bar and a celebrity walks in. Who is it, and what song would you choose for an impromptu duet?
I'm gonna hit Dave's real quick. I just want to show him see what makes my day better. Fluff knows what I'm going through, but even when not chatting, I love listening to y'all stream. It's a ton, so thank you. Fuck yeah, Dave. Honestly, you might not know it, but you help a ton too. Like, it's big W's. Mine's who you going for? I honestly, I know it's weird, but like Keanu Reeves.
Oh,
like I just want to meet that man. That man is like the embodiment of a fucking good person, and I want to sit and pick his brain. I just want to talk to him. So I would use that 3 minutes to do that.
I would love to do a duet with Jack Black.
Oh, dude, you could see, but that's the thing though. So here's the thing though. That's the doable thing. Like Listen, everybody. Everybody needs to get the word to Jack Black. Fluff can sing. Jack Black can sing. Oh, and I'm gonna come to that for sure. Respectfully, we can edit that out.
Greg,
is that a mod? Am I a mod? I already did. Yeah. Did Liz spell out at for the at symbol?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
You spell out at.
Wait, where does they committed? Yes, he is Jesus. Absolutely. Yeah, like, yo, Keanu, honestly, that would be a vibe.
But what song would you do with Keanu?
See, I would probably do Belinda Carlisle, "Heaven Is a Place on Earth." Yeah, but
sounds
the
like
pop
me and
punk
Jack
version.
Black. Me and Jack Black could do "I Got You, Babe" by Sonny and Cher.
Oh. Yo. Jack Black, I know you're listening to this podcast. Like, do a duet with my man, please. Please, I'm begging you. God, I'm barking. Yeah, that would be a vibe.
I'm barking. Dude, these podcasts are fun.
Yeah. Remember, like, you know, the Vago, and like not like it's a good time. You know what I mean? See, we got out of it's comfort zone things for everybody.
You accidentally invent the time machine, but it only takes you to random moments in the past. What's the most awkward historical situation you'd likely find yourself in?
I honestly, Hitler fucking anybody would be the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life. Could you everybody picture Hitler fucking somebody right now in your head?
I think you can put that on YouTube.
Why not? He's still a person. It's just, what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, is that not the most awkward fucking thing you could possibly think of in your head right now? Everybody sees the mustache too, sweating. Just a drip of sweat.
No.
Yeah, that's. Listen,
that was a good run.
We tried our best. Talk about a cumstash.com/dripping.
Okay, all right. Greg, cut it out.
That's all right. We can edit it out.
Oh no.
Yeah, we can edit that out. What about you? With the awkward moments. Or even worse, just Hitler jerking off. That would be fucking way worse.
Yeah.
Oh. You know he does it in the mirror too. Ugh. Psycho. Yeah, we just got a whole edit there. That's fine.
Yeah. What is your favorite thing about yourself and why?
I hate self-appreciation.
Dude,
outward.
I just hate myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. My humor, maybe?
Yeah, you're kind of funny.
Sometimes. It's the fat. I can make people feel good.
The ability to feel energy, I think, is what I feel like my best trait is now. Like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's like you can feel tenseness and like you can feel it in the air. It's almost like it's fucking there. Like it's like walking through smoke. You could feel it. And I've gotten this level, and I know it's wicked like hippie and shit, but I gotten this level where I can feel these kind of fucking energies through the air now. It's like that bad feeling when you're like, oh, I got a bad feeling but it just happens constantly. Intuition and ability to read a room, yeah. Now it's not always right. Like I don't bat 1,000. You know what I mean? Like sometimes the fucking signal gets off for sure, but that's because of chemical imbalances as well. Just when your brain's telling you everything's bad, sometimes you miss some of the good. Brian, yeah, what up?
Um, but yeah, I don't really have another answer for. There's a lot I don't. Now, if you would ask, what do we not like about ourselves? We go on a 2-hour segment.
Well, what is
Um,
one thing you'd like to you want to change about yourself in the next year?
my teeth.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd like to get my teeth fixed.
yeah.
That's on my list for sure. I'd also like to, not be stuck in one place. I want to travel and stream everywhere I go. I think would be fun.
That's honestly my biggest thing is I understand like not going to these like conventions and events. I understand how much it's bad for my business. So I think the biggest change that I want to have in the next year is being more outgoing and more open to doing this kind of stuff and kind of letting go of my anxieties a little bit and just jumping in. Because I think that's going to be the biggest type of impact for me. And I think, like the same with you, is being able to go on the road and like, this is shit that we can do together all the time too. And that'll bring a bunch of comfort. So I think I want to work on myself internally so that I can get better at being an external person and outward. But I also know that keeping certain comforts around and things will help that along the way as well. No.
Mm-hmm. Also, I just want to add to the YouTube video that you guys are watching right now. Dilly Pickles has to go poop.
She's pooping.
She's actually pooping right now.
I'm a pooper. Really like that for both of you. And yes, yeah, like dude, like I think about shit like this. Like, dude, you're like, okay, I'm gonna go on the road for 2 weeks. I'm like, fuck yeah, where are you? So you're leaving? I'll just fly out of there, come vibe with you, and we'll fucking, go on the road for a couple weeks and fucking hang out, and then I'll fly out wherever you get to, and go out. Like just little things like that. Having the like to do something like that takes me like 6 months of mentally prepping to do a travel like that. I don't know what that even means because it's not actual work, but now I just want to get better at being like, you know what? I'm gonna go do this. It's a good thing, and I'm gonna make it happen.
How has your view on streaming changed over the last 5 years or so?
For me, honestly, it went from being like something that I was using to get over my anxieties and mental stuff to something that I was enjoying, to something that I became really proud of. And then I got to the point where it became like when it became a business, that was the biggest change. Like there's like a switch that happens where everything, you still have fun at times and still do this, but once it became a business, that was that's the most major change. But it started out as a hobby I used to get over stuff in my brain and turned into my job. And I mean that's a massive fucking hit. It's nice. What about you?
I strictly started streaming because I was just lonely and I was stuck in a hospital bed. So I did this to make friends. Because like before the accident, I was always like I was either working or hanging out with somebody somewhere. Like I was real big in the whole vape scene when that was a big popular thing. We just go hang out at different vape shops every single day for hours, meeting new people, just you know, being social.
Yeah. Yep.
To being stuck in a hospital bed for almost a year, and then it was just no social at all.
Yeah, that's a fucking blast.
um,
And then you hit COVID
mhm.
too. That's
Dude, COVID was wild, man. I didn't. Just one day out of the blue, nobody could leave the house,
yeah.
and then it just stayed that way.
hmm
And then it got to the point where just like it's like, is life ever gonna go back to how it used to be? I
Right.
mean, then it did. It
Yeah.
eventually did. But there was a time there I thought we were gonna live this way forever. That was wild.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts.
But yeah, so what changed over 5 years, or what my view on streaming?
yeah.
Um, yes, I mean it started out as just making friends, and then it turned into a job because whether your body works or not,
Still
the
gotta make
government
money. Yeah.
government doesn't care. You need to make money to live. you also need to make money to die. So then it turned into a, I had to make this work as a job. And then I started hating it for a long time because you have to be cutthroat. You have to steal people's audiences. You have to one up. It was every streamer was a competition.
Yeah.
And I met my core group of people, my supporters who kept me afloat, like Sizzle. Just to shout out one person that's in here. And then it stopped becoming just an income and then I started to love it again and just make friends and then try to help smaller streamers. Like that one streamer that burned you on Twitch that we won't name his name.
Yeah.
How he has a counter of how many people he made cry.
Right.
Like I would keep track of everybody I got affiliated. We ended up getting like 200 people affiliated on Twitch.
That's lit, dude. That's 200 people with the ability to make money.
Yep.
That's fucking lit, dude. Like
it was just every week or it was every month we had a goal of who we were pushing to get the numbers and all that stuff. And then Kick came out and I could do this exact same thing I was doing on Twitch, but make more money. So it was just a huge W. Like not just making more money, but I was getting the support that I was supposed to get. Because like Dave would be a tier 3 sub on Twitch. That's $25 a month just for Twitch to take half of that.
Right, which is less than the sub on the two subs basically on fucking Kick.
Yeah.
What is the most crucial trait someone needs to possess in streaming? I think that's hard. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, at the end of the day, like you can be anxious, you can be shy, you can just have a bad personality, but if you don't have the thick skin, you're not going to go far. You will give up. Yeah. Because back on Twitch, before they had a way to block whispers from strangers, like you could send anybody a message on Twitch.
Oh yeah, they would fucking flood that shit.
Yeah, every single day I woke up to messages from random people telling me to off myself or just to remind me that I'm fat. For no reason at all. Like I didn't even know who these people were. Just people wake up and want to make people's day worse.
Yeah.
That's why I do these whole TikTok streams with the fat jokes. I love fat jokes. None of it gets to me. I've heard the worst of the worst. Literally none of it gets to me anymore. But as a new streamer, if you don't have a little bit of thick skin, you're probably not going to have a good time, to be honest. So I'd say that over anything else.
Yeah. Yep. Adaptability is something I think is really important because I'm using my own personal, journey in this. Is I never changed who I was. I was able to adapt easily into good situations. Like I always pushed against the grain a bit and I never did the rules the right way. But to be able to understand that, hey, I see something that, you know what, I'm not doing that right. This person's doing that right. I need to learn that. Let me get this information from them. Having the ability to be open to adapt and change. I started playing NHL fucking something on PlayStation when I started streaming. That's not my content. You know what I mean? But that's what I started with. So I went from that to what you see today. It's like that's adaptability. Don't label yourself a this and this content creator. Like just go be a streamer. You know what I mean? Go out there, be a streamer because you're selling yourself, not the fucking content. You're selling who you are. You're not selling Call of Duty. So you don't have to do that. You can just be, I'm this person and like today I'm playing this. And that's I think having that ability to move around, because when you don't adapt, you get mad at the system that you're in. So there was this massive blow up in Warzone streamers over on Facebook Gaming. It fucking went nuts because Stone Mountain was there and everything went crazy. There's fucking viewers for days. So every person that hated that fucking game jumped on that game as a streamer. Then the market got saturated and flooded. And they're like, well, why aren't I getting it? Well, because your shit sucks. Your content blows. You're not good at the game. You're not even funny during it because you're so focused in. So adapt. If your system isn't working as you are and you want to change it, then adapt. It's one of the toughest things to do, I think, when people are so dead set in who they are. But when you know that it's not attached to your identity, it's attached to your success and your opportunities, then you can become more adaptable.
True. Hug says, "Is there anything in the streaming industry you would change if you could?"
I'll give you the secondary on this one so you can get a good one. I
What?
think fakeness. Get the fuck out. Like, if I could just change fakeness, if you could literally just take a fucking snap. Now here's the thing. I don't want to take away toxicity or happiness or mean or happy or any of that shit. I just want like snap everybody to be real quick. Because when the fucking veil falls, the shit that you would see, your favorite motherfucker's an actual motherfucker. I'm just letting you know. Like,
I would change allowing people be idiots. Personally, like if you see all these big name streamers nowadays, in the IRL category, they're literally going out, jumping other people, getting jumped.
yeah, that's
They're
fucking
risking
crazy.
their life literally just to try to get views. Like people will just run into traffic. People will do stupid stuff. Literally could possibly kill themselves. But hey, if I get hurt but don't die, at least I'll get the views. I
Yeah,
wish we could get that out of like
yeah.
if they started banning dangerous content, I think a lot of streamers would stop streaming.
I like that. I like that because yep, yeah. That's a good one right there for
Because
sure.
you're literally like whether you have your look, I know we're doing our part by setting our streams to 18 plus. We're doing our part, but there still is going to be children that end up watching those streams. There's literally like Aiden
Yep.
Ross's whole community is under 16, and all these kids, thousands and thousands and thousands of kids that watch stuff like that, are going to try to do this. Yo, if I go run around with scissors, I could be a famous streamer.
Yep.
If I go pick fights with random strangers in the ghetto, I could be a famous streamer. If I could fake bomb threat inside an airport, I could be a famous streamer. No, you're just gonna end up getting really fucking hurt. And they're teaching people all the wrong things about streaming just because they're trying to be like reality TV.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because that shit sucks, and it's fucked. Because like I don't really think about that much because I don't watch any of that content really. But like it's way the fuck out there. Like that's the biggest shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's really good. We do have a responsibility. So whether and here's where the small streamer mindset needs to go away. If you're putting yourself out on the internet, like you have a responsibility to portray something. You know, what I mean? Whatever the fuck it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this dangerous content is just it's extremely impressionable. It's not under the right circumstances. Like we're talking about jackass shit without the fucking all of the doctors and the all the things that they
safety.
without the safety. And that's I feel that. Biggest pet peeve. Like wait, in the streaming world or just like in general?
In general. Dude, when people eat with a fork and scrape their teeth on it,
Fuck.
I hate that shit.
Fuck, I hate you right now for saying that out loud because mine was gonna be chewing, but like,
people that mouth breathers also piss me off.
Yep.
Because you just look dumb. First of all, like
like a fish.
Yeah,
like a fish. Just sucking up all the air with your mouth, and then all the flies that must get in there or whatever.
Oh,
like think about sun dust. It's made up like 90% up of human skin, like in the house. Think about how much human skin gets in the mouth. Like we at least have stuff in our nose that stops stuff, right?
Yeah, the nose hair.
Yeah,
stops
Then we get boogies. Like we've got a barrier. They're just like straight into the lungs, breathing skin. Not my vibe. Like,
dude, people that like they exhale really loud. Like, okay, I know it's
like a
out of his
sigh,
control,
but not a sigh.
My deaf brother, okay, and I know he doesn't know he's doing it because he's deaf.
Right.
But when he eats his food, like he'll eat really fast and just go just loud, and we're at a restaurant, public, and everybody's just looking at him, and it's just. But people who aren't deaf and do that, they really piss me off. Like, you know what you're doing.
Right.
Like, stop.
Right. You know, it's fun. I can't.
If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Chicken and rice.
Damn.
Because you can add different stuff to it to make it a whole different meal.
Dude, honestly, like, can we pick where it's from? Because like KFC chicken tendies, extra crispy. Like, I love that with the mashed, like just a KFC meal. I could probably do that. Like the mashed potatoes and the macaroni and cheese and the goodness. Yeah, I could do that.
It
Oh, no
can't be
adding, no variations. Oh
I
shit.
mean, that's still fine. Chicken and rice plain is still good. I love chicken
Honestly,
and rice.
I would go with like cheeseburger and fries would be mine. Just
Yeah, that's not
like a
bad.
nice basic cheeseburger and French fries. But with ranch and ketchup as well. Like hell yeah, little cranch. Mm-mm.
Hmm. Because I mean, you can choose to not eat the bread
Hell yeah.
if you want to do a
Hell
little
yeah.
keto stunt for a while.
Exactly. Exactly. I've got options to pull that away.
Hmm.
I'd rather watch some guy chase a ping pong ball than hear someone make mouth sounds. Facts. You're literally listening to me make mouth sounds right now, though. Ha! Got him.
Ha! Favorite lore. What's your favorite lore so far?
Ooh,
I'm
fuck.
guessing about our own personal streams.
Yeah.
Mine would be the 7-Eleven lore.
Yeah.
For
That's a
me.
good, yeah. That's a good
Because
one.
a lot of people don't know. So people that do watch my streams, you know, I'm very big on 7-Eleven. I got 7-Eleven emotes, 7-Eleven themed posters, everything 7-Eleven related. Eventually, I want to do a stream where I travel to a 7-Eleven in every state, for the states that have 7-Elevens. But the fun fact behind the lore is I've never been to a 7-Eleven. I've never actually been to one. We just did that one day just for the shits and giggles to confuse people. Oh, this guy likes 7-Eleven. Like, I've actually never been to one. Like, I even have a 7-Eleven Funko Pop on my shelf.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo,
Hmm.
beloveds shooketh right now. I knew you were gonna rock some fucking Oh.
Hypoxy. Hunts or Heinz ketchup, neither. Wait, we didn't hear your lore.
Um fuck. Honestly, like,
Dude, you have so much lore though.
yeah, it's like all over the place too.
Like, is Liz a mod lore?
Yeah, that one's that
Like Mandy, your sister that you have sex with, even though
that,
she's
you
not
know
really
what?
your sister.
That's my favorite lore for sure. Cause you know what? And listen, the only reason why I'm saying that is because it's a carryover lore from both platforms. Okay,
Okay.
from Twitch, and so this was immediately like in the beginning of our friendship. I mean, obviously once we started getting close, like it wasn't like
Ooh,
that.
the Kohi lore.
Yeah, the Kohi, the band of Kohi, the weed, just Mandy lore in general. But yeah,
I personally liked, because when I first came into your streams, one of the first things I was greeted with was, if you say something stupid, we'll put it on a shirt and make money off of it. I love that. I haven't seen it happen yet. I'm still waiting. But when it does happen, dude, I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Mandy, yeah, the sister fucking thing is hilarious.
Just for legal reasons. There's no actual sibling fucking.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
I mean, there is out in the world, but not here in this community.
Yeah, not here. You know,
yeah. Well,
not in Alabama.
Yeah.
Yet.
If there's anybody in Alabama in this community, then maybe. But for me and personally, none. Sorry, shade on it. If you're watching on this on YouTube from Alabama, press 1 in the comments.
My bad. But yeah, Hunts or Heinz ketchup?
Hunts.
See, I don't like
Liz,
ketchup.
What do we get? Heinz?
At all.
Heinz, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use ketchup for anything at all, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Can you share a specific goal or dream that holds special significance to you?
I want to. So I worked a lot with the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation, PBTF. I was an ambassador with them for a while. I love doing stuff for kids with cancer. Like, it's just one of my things that, like, I feel so bad these kids like got thrown the fucking shit end of the stick right before life even started, and they're still the most kind beings that you can fucking meet. Like, they have bad days, but there's a majority putting smiles. I want to be large enough where I can sign up to go to like fucking hospitals and kids want to see me and stuff like that.
You said it's PTBF?
PBTF, Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so for like peanut butter, the French fries. I don't know
Peanut butter gelatin. That's a goal
I'm
one day
sorry.
that I really want to do is be able to go to those hospitals, and
Mhm.
like brighten the kids' day. And even if I do not with my name, but like I want to bring a fucking bus, right? That I can
Mhm.
sterilize, and I want to put video game systems all through it, and these kids can come out and fucking LAN party Halo and shit like that. Like I would love to do something like that and just kind of bring the fucking fun to them and give them a day where they can kind of forget or something for a little bit.
Mhm.
Like not like a celebrity showed up and shook my hand kind of shit. It's like I want to like
Mhm.
make an impact on that. And
But if we're talking like charities, one charity I've been following for well over a decade now is called To Write Love on Her Arms. It's all for like self-harm,
yeah.
suicide, stuff like that. Like you'll see it on my if you were to ever go to my TikTok, right there in my bio, you can click a link to donate directly to them.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's on my Facebook. I had it on MySpace, so I share their shit out all the time on Twitter. I would like to be a huge contributor to that charity one day.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Like if I
Like
were to ever get stupid rich, like they would be stupid rich too.
right. Yeah, you hook them up with the fucking places they need, the resources they
Mhm.
need to get the equipment
Yep.
that they need to make good things happen. Fucking housing buildings and shit. You know, with
Mhm.
professionals there and people to help out and like support and help get jobs, things like that. Like,
Yeah, it's a great program.
yeah, for sure, Liz. Hell yeah. Coheed the band or Coheed the weed. Honestly, it's a tough choice. Like, listen, Coheed. So if it like my whole fucking arm is tattooed Coheed, like my whole knuckles are Coheed. I mean, but I love weed as well.
Oh, that is true.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna say the band strictly because there's other strains of weed, but that's the only
Mhm.
reason. Like, if it was Coheed's the only weed and there's Coheed the band, I'm going Coheed the weed.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Just call it co-weed.
Coheed, Coheed, dear Coheed. Hmm.
Hmm.
Never donate through a store or company that isn't direct to that charity. Facts. We'll PSA that. Absolutely. Yeah, so
Oh
they
yeah,
just use
because
your donations as a tax write off for themselves.
they in the fine print they choose to give whatever percentage they want to. So it could be at 0.2% of your donation,
Yeah.
and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yes. Yeah, we've been doing St. Jude's for years. So the first thing I did when I turned 18 years old was I got a credit card, and my first purchase on the credit card was it was a TV at Circuit City. And then also I put a monthly donation to St. Jude's. So like since I was 18, I've been doing $20 a month to St. Jude's for my whole time. That's one of those like things
Mhm.
that it just isn't even money anymore. It's just like it's my vibe. But I was just reading Liz's comment. Yeah, we've been sending that thing to St. Jude's for a while now. Honestly, I just want another t-shirt. Like it's been like fucking 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. If you won 10 mil today, what would you buy first?
I mean, that's easy. I would literally pay off my parents' house. First things, first things first. Pay off my parents' house. Um, that way they don't have to worry about that.
Absolutely.
And then I would get into getting an RV. You
Hmm.
know, getting the best internet for traveling and streaming, and I just hit the road.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Um. Yeah. I would. Yeah. I would pay off my parents' house, buy my brother a house. And then make sure, and then the compound idea. Honestly,
Oh,
I
that
would.
would be lit.
I would buy like an apartment complex though instead, so that like,
Hmm.
and it would be free. Like everybody could stay there for free. You'd be good to
Maybe
go. You
maybe
could.
instead of an apartment complex, what about it like a cul-de-sac?
Yeah. Like or
That'd
a
be cool.
condo, like a homeowners associate, like a condo area.
Hmm.
Because that'd be like, because
That way,
what?
instead of everybody living in apartments, everyone can have their individual
Yeah,
house,
yeah, yeah.
and then everybody could just like all interlocking backyards and stuff
Hmm.
would be pretty cool.
And then I feel like if you did that, so everybody would, the only thing that would have to be paid for would be the taxes every year, and it would be like a
Hmm.
community thing. it would be everybody pitches in this amount to this tax that we have to pay for this, because I don't want to pay for it anymore after I bought it. I'd buy it and I'd upkeep it, but like I'm not going to pay the taxes on it every year because just money stuff, you know. You don't know if you're going to have 10 million forever. Like that shit goes away. Ask Wesley Snipes. I'm a fucking
Drake Bell.
Right? But yeah, gated community, yeah, like that. It would be really nice, and it would be a community thing. It would evolve into like, so all the necessities first, the food, the housing, the shelter, and the clothing, you know, stuff like that, and then go into skills. I mean, I would literally love to just have a little community of people that fucking stuck up for each other, and you gotta get them in to facilitate that. Poxy, look at you go. Both kids got an IRA. God damn.
But like the music lover me would. So this question: if you could bring back to life one person, who would it be and why? Like the music lover in me would be like selfish and say Lil Peep.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing selfishly, just bro.
Realistically, I'd bring my cousin back.
Yeah.
He died way too young.
Fuck. Life one person, and it's a forever time, right? It's not like you got an hour with them.
Yeah, forever.
Josh, my buddy that I got tattooed on my arm. Yeah, for sure. He didn't do like same shit. Like he had something inside of him, and he was playing softball, and fucking happened. Obviously, the situation's not the same, but way too young. Way too young deaths. Zombies.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald, cause America. Who's got more questions? I mean, I think we've broken the icebreaker ones here. Like, you can go deeper if you want.
Yeah, like ask us some freaky stuff. You can relive the world. Wait, you can relieve the world of one evil. What is it and why? Pedophilia.
Fuck that. Yeah, that's it.
I mean,
easy.
What are you choosing other than that? Like it's
yeah.
Hunger would be a good one too. Not gonna lie.
So like, I don't look at hunger as an evil though, because it's not like it's a fucking problem, right? So like, when we're thinking like evils, I'm thinking like fucking like pedophiles, rapists, things like that. Like I'm thinking about that kind of stuff. Cause like, yeah, like, so you relieve hunger. Hunger would be like an over the top.
It's kind of evil in a sense because there are billionaires out there that could help but don't.
But that also, attack isn't hunger. That's they've always been hungry in certain areas, you know.
But then there's also people like Elon Musk. When somebody like at him on Twitter and was just like, you spent $44 billion on Twitter. Why don't you put anything and solve world hunger? So Elon Musk literally straight up said, okay, give me an actual game plan that will 100% work.
Yep.
And I'll do it. And they couldn't. He literally was like, I'll do it right now. Give me a plan that will 100% work. Why couldn't he come up with a plan? Because he's Elon Musk. He doesn't have to.
Yeah, he has the money. Like, hey, you need to do this and all the work. Okay, guy. How's your content changed since switching to Kick?
I mean, I've lost weight.
I've lost friends. I'm just kidding. I've gained a fuck. Like,
I've gained friends too, though.
Yeah. His dad had the money.
Dude, all I'm hearing is a lot of Elon Musk haters.
Yeah. This is why they come out. They're like, Elon didn't fix all my problems. The dude gave the whole fucking world the largest electric cars system and everything, and then he got ousted from America from making it. Like, no, we're not doing this. Like,
I'm sure he has his faults though.
well, yeah, everybody does, but he's
Mandy
not
doesn't
the
like
he's
Elon
not the
either.
cause of your faults. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't do it.
Mandy, what did Elon do to you?
Not enough. Exist.
Oh.
Well,
Anyways, what's your biggest fear?
I mean, like an actual thing or like an in your head thing.
Let's go with both. Mine is dying without people knowing I died. Like, I literally have a notebook set up on my desk with instruction on how to log into my computer, log into my Discord, and let people know. Specifically, Dave. Dave is supposed to be the first person to know, and then he can deliver the message.
That's a smart idea.
I literally have instructions.
Damn, that's pretty legit.
Because I'd hate to like just disappear because I died. Nobody found out, and then you guys just all thought that I hated you or something, and then my image gets tainted. You know.
Yeah.
You guys end up hating me for just disappearing.
Yeah, like fuck that guy just dying off all by himself, and
yeah. Oh, he just quit streaming and stopped talking to us. Fuck that guy.
See, like
I don't want to do that.
I'm like it's like I'm the opposite. Like I'm with Fox the other one. Like I just want to fucking disappear. Like, if people are questioning, it gives hope
to know.
Yeah. See, I look at like some people like living in the unknown. Hell yeah. Dude, fears. Honestly, I haven't thought about these in a while. Like I mean, anything happening to my daughters is my biggest fears. Like,
that's a good one.
I get moments I get these moments that just have these blasts of anxiety where I think of a very simple situation where bad things happen. Like walking in the parking lot and the person who's backing up doesn't look before they back up and they just run my kid over. And it's a situation that I couldn't do anything about. Like I think about these things randomly and it really fucks me up. So I think literally anything happening to them in that manner, fucks me up like that. Like that's definitely my biggest fear. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, if you had a boat, what would you name it? I'm gonna be the SS Fat Cock.
We just spell KAWK though.
Yeah,
because that just looks cool too with the K. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Like it almost says hawk, like fat. Oh, and it would be a cock with wings on it as the fucking like a hawk. That's the logo.
Dave says the master baiter.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Stay away would probably be mine. I don't know my skills on driving. Like, also, I don't like people that much out in public. So, like, just stay away.
True. Sail away.
Oh.
You can go anywhere in the world. No travel time, no cost. Just blink and you're there. Where are you going?
Santorini, Greece.
Wisconsin.
Well, we would be in Santorini though.
Then that would just be awkward,
right? Like you got the John Travolta like.
Dude, I literally was about to say John Travolta.
Yes.
I'd be just in your room right there.
Yeah, literally hanging out. Like fuck yeah. Cool, yeah. So take yours and just like hang out with us in Santorini, Greece, because it's fucking lit there. Yo, that place is beautiful.
So,
when was the last time you did something nice for yourself? What did you do? Does jerking off count or no?
That's not nice for me. Mm-mm. That's a punishment.
I punish this dick. um, for myself, I don't know. For like myself and family, like we went out to lunch yesterday, and that was really nice. And we watched Sin's podcast with her brother while we were having lunch at Hoo Hot, so that was a really nice time.
Nice.
For myself, I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, does getting my nose pierced count as something nice for me? I mean, I always wanted it.
Yeah,
I guess
hell
we'll go
yeah.
with that.
Oh yeah, tattoos would be that for me. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, dude, I want more ink. I just can't afford it.
yeah. It's fucking hella expensive.
Favorite thing to do to decompress from a stressful situation? I already know Cap's answer.
What? Answer it.
You like to sit in the bathtub.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it is. Yo, literally, that's my safety spot.
He just sits in the bathtub.
Right, that's my safety spot. Literally, I'm in the bathtub at least 3 hours a day. I know it's ridiculous, but like I'm still doing shit. Like I'm still like doing work and stuff, but like it's just my comfort spot. It's like it's something about the walls around me, but like I'm confined but still open. I'm like I love it. It's nice and warm or cold depending on how I want it.
Like I'm doing it right now. This is what I do: decompress from stressful situations, hang out with friends, and just distraction or like streaming, to keep myself distracted. That's why on days where like me and Cap have a fight and we're not talking and hanging out, it's extra stressful.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It sucks.
It's extra stressful because I don't get to hang out.
Like the problem is the solution, and the solution like fuck.
Because believe it or not, we bump heads sometimes. So I'll say something stupid, or he'll say something stupid, and one of us gets upset.
Yeah.
We just don't talk. We just don't talk about it.
Yeah, we're both very high emotional level people, so little things that aren't, we know that they are when we do them. So it's just this understanding of who we are, you know.
And literally, this is a shout out to Liz. Sean's wife literally will message me, be like, "Something's wrong, fix it." And I'm like, "I don't wanna."
Yeah.
She's like, "Have you talked to Sean?" I was like, "No."
No.
She's like, "I know."
Yeah, she's a W Liz.
W Liz.
Yeah. Would you live year round in your favorite season? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fall's my favorite season. Absolutely. Yo, I'm gonna suck that dick later. Yo, we can edit that out. That's fine. Like, yeah, I would live in that shit. Listen, I understand the change from like, I understand like the change creates depression going from summer to autumn, but living in it, nope. That's my fucking cool breezes, warm suns. Fucking get out of my. Ugh. Yo, let's go. Like, I love that shit.
What song evokes the strongest memories for you? Anything Blink-182?
Like it's tough.
So many different songs evoke different memories.
That's what it is, right? Like Constantine's number one. Like that's one of the first ones that come to my mind. But also like listening to certain Juice WRLD songs when I'm in a spot, like that brings me to a place, or listening to this song. I think it's depending on what memory you want to go to. There's always a strong song for that memory. So there's like a bunch of them. There's like one big one for each big memory. What's your greatest weakness and your greatest strength as a person? Was this an interview? It is. That's what it is. Fuck. Are they the same thing?
Yeah, I don't really know. Like Me, I'm my greatest weakness.
Yeah, like I'm gonna have to think about that more. I can't even answer that because
Mhm.
that's one of those because you have to go deep into the like parts of that I don't want to get into. uh, absolutely Halloween, like 100%. Favorite holiday for me, Halloween.
Christmas. Everybody seems to hate Christmas though, but I fucking love Christmas.
All right, do you want to
Dude,
go?
I get to dress up as Santa. I get for my niece.
You
This
can dress up as Santa on Halloween though for your
I
niece.
did. I did
See,
dress up as Santa on Halloween.
see, that's an inclusive holiday.
Yeah, but
By the way, it's not a Halloween versus Christmas thing. I'm just
Halloween is very tied to my marriage that failed, so it's a.
okay. So it's a
I'm one of those people that
yeah,
things
yeah.
are ruined because of other people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm one of those. I know it's not okay, it's not right, but I am. Hmm.
Hey, you're allowed to live, King.
What is the secret to staying young?
Fuck
Huh?
it, fucking more like
Not dying?
don't like, I don't know, health, exercise,
Come.
eating your vegetables and your
Oh,
vitamins.
Mister said come. Titty? Oh, dude, I need to lose a couple years. If anybody wants to hit my DMs, my bad. Die
uh
young? Oh, that's a good answer actually. If you die young, you never get old.
ooh shit. Like juice stays. Oh.
Find Neverland. Okay.
What life advice would you give your 15-year-old you? Buy Bitcoin?
100%. Buy Bitcoin and never talk to my ex-wife.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I literally, yeah, buy Bitcoin would just be the thing, period. Because,
Dude, I remember when the first Bitcoin was like traded for pizza, like
yep.
the first ever transaction for Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, imagine how much money that guy has now.
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, I mean, yo, this has been a pretty good podcast, I think.
I know. I'm just vibing. You know what sucks? Like you can't hear the juice world that's in my ear, so like I'm just vibing right
Mhm.
now. Yeah, just
I'm still stuck with Blackbird from the Beatles, all thanks to Dilly Pickles.
nice.
It's Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Like that's a really good song.
Oh, what
Boys are
emotional
strong.
advice would you give 15-year-old you?
Emotional advice. Hmm.
Get help now.
Um,
Start now.
yeah, don't fall in love. Just acquire currency, you know what I'm saying? Why is there so much Peter Pan hate going on in the chat right now?
I don't know.
What one streamer other than each other do you look up to?
Ooh,
Um,
I got mine. Here we go. Razor Red is probably the one
that's
that I look up to the
a good
most.
one.
Um,
Yeah,
her story and just like knowing, how hard she's worked and how much she's done, and like she's like she is the definition of like grind and fucking and make right moves and get in the right way. Like she just, I am learning from her on the daily basis, which is really nice.
mhm. I'm gonna still be cliche and say Tim the Tatman. Like,
Hell
dude's
yeah,
literally my age and a millionaire.
yeah, oh yeah. And he's a
But
fucking vibe too. Like
I've been
Doctor
there from
Disrespect's way. Like I love Doctor Disrespect for me. Like that.
I watched Tim since the beginning. Like
Yeah,
he worked a full-time job and he was skinny.
yeah.
And then when he finally got his sub button on Twitch
He
and
got fat.
he could quit his full-time job. to start his next full-time job, which was streaming.
Yeah.
And then I watched him like meet his wife, and then when they had kids, and then introduce their new dogs. Now their dogs are old and just crazy. Like that man will literally do anything to secure a financial future for his family.
Yeah. And that's
Literally,
that's
and a lot of
badass.
people call him a sellout, all this, that, and the other. He's literally one of the first streamers to get signed by the NFL to stream football games on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, who pulls stuff like that?
Yeah, that's nuts. Like that's
crazy.
that's a conversation. That's a lot of back and forths that happen, to be able to do that.
Yeah.
That's a smart
Yeah,
dude.
no, he literally, and people call him a sellout and all this other stuff, but dude has a kid, and he said he will do anything in his power to make sure his kid will always have everything they ever wanted for the rest of their life.
Mhm.
So that's what he does. He takes deals. He turned PG. He does everything he can to secure that and just keep making money. He left Twitch to go to YouTube because they offered him more money.
Yeah.
And that was something like we never thought would see ever happen because he was a diehard Twitch boy.
Right. Right.
But they offered the finances, so he took it. Like he gave up the whole NFL contract to go to YouTube too.
That's badass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely look up to him. You wish he'd play more than Call of Duty? Yeah, I mean, but it is, they're literally paying him to play it though. It's not just like he was a Call of Duty partner. So on top of the stream revenue, they literally paid him to play it. But yeah, I miss the days when he was doing like Overwatch and stuff like that. Those were the fun days. But yeah, he's just he does it all for the money though. So I respect it. Want to play F Kill Mary with those in chat? What? I don't know if we can do that.
Yeah. Would you rather
I don't
meet
wanna
your
kill
great
anybody.
grandparents or great grandchildren?
I would
Great
F all of you,
great grandchildren.
Yeah. Fuck my grandparents. They were a piece of shit. I want to meet I mean, I can't have kids, so that'd be awesome. That'd be like a miracle. That'd be a miracle.
Right. I would like to. I think that I could do more by passing on knowledge to like the future generations than learn from the previous. So maybe that's also the catch-22 with the whole thing. Maybe they ain't gonna learn shit from me. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, they might not, but they might. So 50-50.
if you could do something dangerous with no risk, would it be rob a bank? I want to rob a bank so bad.
Oh, dude, honestly,
Like,
I know that sounds bad to say, but it's everybody's at least had a dream about it once.
right. Like, I don't want to hurt anybody or anything. Like, but I want to go in there. Like, I want the bags over with the masks and the black gloves.
Mine would be, I'm stealing from the rich.
Yeah,
like robbing a bank, but Robin Hood style.
Right, absolutely.
We're stealing from the greedy.
Yeah,
rich people.
I'm not going to the fucking the community, bank. Hell no, no. We're going big, like Bank of America type shit, like allegedly, just for this funsy little fantasy. Yeah.
I like how Terry just says murder.
No specifics.
Yeah, just murder.
I guess that's good. Leave the specifics out.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. You don't want to put on a list.
Mm-hmm.
Heath Ledgerly.
Right.
Oh man, I wanted to play FMK. You know what? We won't read it out loud for YouTube's sake because I don't know if that's loud or not. But go ahead in the chat.
You guys can play. Oh yeah.
What is your ideal fruit salad? Okay, I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the. Fuck. My ideal fruit salad is not having a fruit salad.
See, this is why nobody wants to play Fuck, Marry, Kill, because nobody wants to do the kill part. I'm like, kill all you. Allegedly. He's allegedly. What?
No, you're definitely getting the F, Mischief. Oh, that's a good question. If you had to lose 1 sense, what would you choose? I am not getting rid of my eyesight. Hands down, that's the one I always want to keep. I would rather get rid of my hearing, my smelling, tasting even. Dude, if I got rid of tasting, I gotta eat all the tofu I want. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit's gross. I gotta eat healthy all the time and not care because I wouldn't taste it.
See, I had that moment when I had COVID where I didn't have taste. That shit fucked me up, man. It's fine for a couple days, but like for life, like that would fuck me. I'd get rid of a sight, actually.
But you would not me. Nope.
So
Dude, so many people is gonna scam you.
What? So
dude, you never know what you're actually eating.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
You said
somebody spit in your food.
I have a nose, and I have a. You won't know if you eat a cheeseburger. You know if somebody spit in your food. Hell no, you don't. You fucking don't. You got eyes.
I'm just saying, like, what if you eat a bowl of bugs mixed in with rice, but you don't know it's bugs? You think it's beans.
I would only use my hands, so I'd just be like,
couldn't do it. See, I know sign language, so I'm cool with losing my hearing.
But music,
I'll still know it in my head, though.
See, that's how I think about eyes.
But
that's exactly how I think of eyes.
With my deaf brother, before he lost his hearing completely, he would watch SpongeBob all the time.
Yeah.
So all of the phrases he knows how to say, like normally, is from SpongeBob. Different phrases he can say perfectly because he already learned it before he lost his hearing.
Facts.
But like with music, you can also still feel the vibrations, like if you're playing a guitar.
Oh, I get that, but I don't want that. I want this.
I mean, I wouldn't want that either.
Right.
But if we could choose all senses, I'd get rid of taste or smell. Like I'm cool. Actually, getting rid of your smell might be a W. Because you can still taste food.
Or what if you couldn't smell danger? Because there's so many dangerous gases and stuff. Like, what if you're gonna die in a gas thing?
Okay, when are we ever in a situation where we're gonna die in a gas situation?
Like, I don't know. Like this, like the kitchen. Like the kitchen that I worked in for 10 years. Literally.
Just put a battery in the thing.
It doesn't work like that in industrial kitchens. But that's not the point of this matter. Is that absolutely any sense could be taken away. I just would not want to lose smell. So smell is attached to taste. If smell goes, does taste go? Like, does that go by itself? So would you take away taste anyways and keep smell? Because you're already going to lose taste regardless?
Do you, though? Because the question was only 1 sense. So technically...
Yeah, but if you can't smell, you can't taste. Like,
is that real?
Yeah. Like, you're... Yeah.
Dude, I could never shower and be okay.
Like, when people have colds and stuff, how you can't... I mean, you'll get pieces because you'll still get smells coming through. But, yes, like...
Touch? I don't know. I mean, I already can't feel my feet. I wouldn't want that for my hands either, because if I'm jorking it, my bad.
The stranger. That'd be nice, actually. It's like somebody else is doing it. Strictly for that reason, I pick touch now.
Honestly, yeah, I'm going touch.
Yeah, that's a W. Like, you could spend quality time with one great mind, past or present. Who and why?
Past or percent?
Percent. Not because your dick also wouldn't feel. Oh fuck! Damn, I forgot about that.
Oh, would it?
Yeah, no touch.
But could I still come?
And is coming an internal thing?
That's definitely an internal feeling, right?
Mm-hmm. Would I know? But how would you know when you're gonna come, or how do you know how to make it happen? Oh, damn. Okay.
Man,
why you guys fucking everything up? Like,
you're doing it.
I just wanted the stranger for myself.
Spend quality time with one great mind. Like forever? How long is this time frame do we get with them?
Yeah. Because like my answer is gonna piss half the people off. Like, is it a meeting? Say an hour? Elon Musk, hands down.
That would be pretty good, actually.
I feel like that man's mind is like he would tell me in that hour what I need to know to be successful.
I would choose my grandpa.
Oh hell yeah.
My grandpa was so cool. And he's the one that told me all those funny shits like sex is like two people trying to get a cookie out of a cookie jar. Let the other person get it first, and then you can enjoy yours.
Absolutely.
Or
Kindness and
don't catch something you can't wash off.
oh.
That's always a good one too.
Do you have a book of
Um,
these?
dude, I actually should
You
write
need to
them down.
make you need to write them down
So
because
many.
dude, these are great.
Mhm.
Yo.
If not streaming, what would your ideal job be? You have to be able to do it or learn it though. Astronaut.
yes, that's mine. I was
Dude, I grew up wanting to go to space. That was my dream.
bro, I'm we're gonna like the things that we're gonna do to each other's bodies is gonna be ridiculous.
Like I really want to go in one of those airplanes that take you up to experience the
Yeah.
zero gravity and stuff. I want to do that.
I said one of the main reasons I want to get rich is just to waste money doing that shit. The other main reason is helping housing and stuff like that. So like I feel like I can go take a fucking plane ride in the sky if I wanna, you know, if I help out everybody else. I would even the scales. Damn, that's a fucking yeah, absolutely same.
Imagine streaming from space.
Oh. Dude, we could be like the ISS interviewers. Like we go up there.
Be hell divers.
For democracy.
Hmm.
You can have one question. Go ahead.
But if like astronaut never worked out, musician was my second.
Yep.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, it was that was gonna be the thing, and then oopsies, I did a mistake. He did one of those divert things in life, so and we moved on from that. You can have one question answered by Juice WRLD. What you asking? And if he was fully truthful, I'd say, what can I do to help? Like that would be
That's a good question.
That would be the one fucking like if I had to get honest answers back, like there was no way that he could lie, I would ask, what can I do to help? I think about that question all the time. Like it fucks me up. It's weird. Like all these.
I would ask him what his body count is.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Just curious things like that, you know. Yo, how many bitches you fuck? Dudes?
Dudes?
Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know him like that.
Like
this is the overall body count number, you know. You make a song with Lil Peep. What's the title and what's the song about?
Fuck, that's
Drugs, and it'll be called Drugs. Seems like a very on-brand Lil Peep song, to be honest.
Also on-brand Fluff song, to be honest.
Rude.
Same.
What's scarier, the depths of the ocean or the endlessness of space? I would have to say ocean.
Same. Like,
I would be perfect, dude. If I let's say I get out of the space station to work on something outside, my cord rips, I'm just floating off forever. I would be okay with that.
Yeah. Yep. I literally want to die like that.
Drowning under the water and shit.
Yep.
No, I'm good on that.
I literally, my ideal death kind of is fucky. Like, okay, let's say they know I got like 2 weeks to live or like a month to live or something. Like it's known we got the technology. I want to be in a pod that just has like me and my favorite music and things keep me alive for whatever. And like I just want to get yeeted into space and just go into the abyss and just finally have just me and my tinnitus.
Dude, I would like
by myself.
Just for personal knowledge. Like they can strap machines to me if they want, I don't care. But shoot me into a black hole. See what happens.
Absolutely. Like yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. If you had to listen to one album on a repeat forever, which would it be? The Second Stage Turbine Blade from Coheed and Cambria. That was that fucking album changed like everything.
Green Day.
Ooh, that's a vibe too. I hate everything else mostly from Green Day, but Dookie is so fucking good.
The one album.
Yeah.
But then there's also Blink. There's also
yeah.
I was a real big fan of like the Streets of Gold from 303. Also 21 Pilots. God, there's too many. I can't just pick one. You can Freaky Friday switch bodies with any person. Distance doesn't matter. Who you switching with and why?
I'm.
Friday? Can we just pick each other? I'm just
I'm
kidding.
just-
Honestly, just for the share experience, I would pick Kanye West.
Just to see what he feels like, and like, do you
Yeah.
get his mind too?
Yeah. Well,
So,
I don't know. I don't know actually. Do you get their mind?
is it just a body switch? Because like,
No, they said body switch, so
yeah,
I
because I
guess
don't want to go into his mind, to be honest. Like, I'm just not about like
I kind of want to know what it's like in his mind, though. I want to see what.
Oh, for sure,
And
for
if I can
curiosity
compare it
wise,
if
yeah,
I can compare it to my own.
yeah. Um,
Dude, imagine if he woke up in my body. He'd be like, "What the fuck?"
man, George Bush hates.
George Bush hates black people.
um, man, honestly, I don't fucking know.
Billy Pickles. Okay, don't read that comment out loud. Yo, everybody, if you're listening from YouTube right now, you have to be here live next time. You are missing out on the comments.
Mm.
Favorite movie? I actually have a top 5 list of favorite movies. But my favorite movie of all time.
What the
Well,
fuck?
I already forgot the name of the. It was the one with Tom Hanks, Castaway.
Castaway.
There we go. Yeah, Castaway,
Mhm.
the one with the delivery packages.
Dude,
My
it's
hands
so
down favorite
fucked up
movie.
because that was
Mhm.
one of mine growing up. Like, it was that's a like solid staple moment in my life when my best friend was
Mhm.
watching Castaway at the time. You know, and, everyone hated that fucking movie. I loved it.
And second favorite is Pearl Harbor. That was a good one.
I'm gonna abstain from commenting on that.
Not
Fuck.
everybody has the same favorite movie, so it's all good.
Right. I watched Gladiator probably 100 times, so that's up there. But it's like, Gladiator's probably it. That's probably I
Mhm.
haven't watched in a long time, but as far as like a most impactful one, Gladiator was it.
But I also have different genres of favorite movies too.
Yeah.
So like my top 5 are just regular movies, and then like if we get into like superhero movies and stuff,
Right.
that's a
Right.
whole different top 5. If we get into musicals, that's a different top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Napoleon Dynamite was a good movie.
That's like 9 movies, Sam. You don't get to fucking do that. I'm sorry.
Favorite musical.
Yeah, Les
Now, like, are
Miserables.
these musicals that turn into movies, or are these just strictly Broadway musicals, or like what's? I guess what's musicals that turn into movies. So you pick Les Mis.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, starring the Bee Gees.
Oh, hell yeah.
That movie was so good.
Never seen
You
it,
guys,
but I'll fucking watch the shit out of it.
dude, I would love to. We should do a movie night and watch it
Yeah.
because they had so many musicians show up to pay like homage to
Yeah.
the Beatles album. The Bee Gees were there.
I'll
Peter
watch it, and
Frampton.
like, I hate the Beatles. I'll watch the shit
Yeah,
out of
I mean,
this.
no,
Like,
I'm not a fan of the Beatles either, but I love the Bee Gees. I
oh,
went through a
BG's,
Bee Gees phase,
yeah.
but basically it's Bee Gees and Peter Frampton singing all the Beatles songs, and then Earth, Wind and Fire, Aerosmith.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Even Steve Martin showed up for the movie too. It's pretty
Oh
good.
shit.
Yeah.
I feel like we've gone down this track now forever. We're at an hour and 45 minutes on record.
Okay. Yeah. So, how do you guys normally end these podcasts? I
Just
don't
tell,
remember.
just tell everybody fuck off and whatnot. Nah. No, we just kind of do the outro thing. Usually we ask the person that's on, is there anything else you'd like to say about yourself? And they're like, I didn't do it. I did not have, that kind of thing.
For everybody that's either listening to this live or on YouTube, who would you like to see show up as a guest on the next podcast? We would like to know. We appreciate everybody for watching or tuning in live, and we hope to see you guys next time for sure. Come watch it live. Just do it. You'll have a good time. I promise.
It's fun.